Hey everyone, today we're going to listen to a speech of Shri Mataji's where she gives a basic introduction to Sahaja Yoga. Shri Mataji's speeches are quite meditative to listen to, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's start with raising the Kundalini and putting on a bandhan. So during Shri Mataji's speech, we can meditate or just listen, but either way, let's try and just keep our attention at the top of the head, at Sahasrara.
I bow to all the seekers of truth. At the very outset, we have to know that truth is what it is. We cannot change it, we cannot transform it. Unfortunately, we cannot also know it at human awareness. Whatever they have told you about this mechanism within us, and whatever I am going to tell you about yourself, you have to treat it like a hypothesis, and you have to keep your mind open like a scientist. If it is proved, then as honest people, I hope you recognize it. This instrument definitely lies within us. We are not aware of it. Of course, in the medical science, they have talked about the plexuses at different levels of our spinal cord, and also in the brain, they have talked about the crossing of the optic chiasma. Above that is the limbic area, which we call as the 1000 petal lotus. In the Bible, it is described that I will appear before you like tongues of flames. These tongues of flames are like petals, beautifully colored. As you see here, there are different colors to every set. And they are extremely soothing to look at. They look like flames, but they don't burn, they soothe you. As it is now, we have to understand that there is a fundamental truth about yourself, and that is, you are not this body, this mind, this ego, these conditionings, this intelligence, emotions, but you are the spirit. So you have to rise to the level of selfhood. As every scripture has said, that you have to be born again. In Sanskrit language, A realized soul is called as Dvijaha, meaning twice born. And also a bird is called as Dvijaha, again meaning the twice born. So first a bird is born as an egg, a closed personality, and when it develops and matures, then a bird is born out of the same egg. The same idea they have used about human beings, that first we are human beings, where these two institutions, as you see, are covered. But after realization, when this residual power of Kundalini rises and pierces through your optic chiasma, which is called as Agya Chakra, then these two institutions are sucked in, and ultimately it passes through your fontanelle bone area. The second truth is that this whole cosmos is completely covered with the divine love, the power of God's love. We do not know about it, we are not aware of it, though we have heard about it. Every scripture has described it. This all-pervading power of God's love is the one we have never felt, but you can see the living work, see the beautiful flowers you have here, and the beautiful leaves to match them. How they have come from Mother Earth. We take everything for granted. Such beautiful things are done by nature. Even ourselves, see our heart pulsates without we doing anything about it. Look at our eyes, they are beautiful cameras, and the brain is a beautiful computer. Who has made this? Then we have evolved from amoeba to human stage. Who has done that? We do not even think, we take it for granted, whatever has come to us from this all-pervading divine power which does all the living work. This power is the one which has evolved us to the human level. And the reflection of the same power is this Kundalini within us, which has to rise like a prelude in a seed. It has to sprout, and once it is done, you get connected to this all-pervading power. Like this instrument is here, and unless and until it is connected to the mains, it has no meaning. In the same way, we have no meaning, our life has no meaning till we are connected to the mains. That's the reason that all the problems like ecological problems, political problems, economic problems, family problems, I mean all human problems are created by human beings. So we have missed out somewhere, and we haven't got the absolute truth with us. That's why we are quarreling. If you knew the absolute truth, there's no question of quarreling. So we have missed out somewhere. Even in science, when we start developing something, we have seen that it boomerangs. Like we have got atomic bomb, hydrogen bomb, oxygen bomb. It's created like devil sitting on our heads any time. We all could be finished. In any walk of life, when we use our mental processes, it is in a linear way. After some time, it loses its power and boomerangs. And that's how we find in every enterprise we take up, there is some after effect of that. So we do not know how far to go, but the nature knows. The nature knows how far the tree is going to grow, how far a bush is going to grow and how far the grass is going to grow. But we don't know. And we have got the freedom to choose whichever way we want to go. If we want to go to hell, we can go. If we want to go to heaven, we can go. So now it is wise for us to think that where have we missed? People I know who are very deft in scriptures, whether it is Christian or it is Islamic or it is Hindu, any scripture. Anyone who belongs to all these different religions can commit any crime. There is no control, there is no understanding. This recently you have heard about the 1,000 people at least were killed, these Azerbaijans, by Christians. Can you imagine Christians doing that? In the same way, the Muslims have done it, even the Hindus, those who believe that there is spirit in every person. Then how can they have caste system? How can they look down upon some people who belong to lower caste and higher caste? So they all have missed some point. Mostly they have become either power oriented or money oriented. None of them seem to be spirit oriented. And so the whole effort is in a wrong direction. And that's how I think we have missed the point where we had to go through the absorption of these religions. We have not been able to absorb. It has not become an innate experience within us. It has to be a very innate experience within our being, which is not, which is outside.
Let's meditate for a couple of minutes now, letting go of any thoughts. Shri Mataji was describing how so many things we've done on this planet with our mental effort have been destructive. But when we meditate and let go of our mental effort, we can actually absorb this knowledge of love and understanding and balance that we see in nature around us. So just let the Kundalini widen the gap between your thoughts and let your attention rest at the top of the head at Sahasrara. And when we're ready, we can again finish up with raising the Kundalini and putting on a bandhan.